Olaf Breuning, born 1970 in Schaffhausen. After a photo apprenticeship in Winterthur, he studies at the Zurich School of Design. His staged photography arouses the immediate interest of the art world. His first museum exhibition followed at 28, and soon after he's represented by famous galleries the world over. Today, Olaf Breuning lives in New York.
The first time I took things seriously was the catastrophe here at Ground Zero 2 years ago. The first time in my life that I smelt death. That was an incredible experience. The people who lived here before moved away, and I had always liked this area very much. So I was here, I was on the terrace, I saw Ground Zero, and for me it seemed okay. I thought, that's a possibility to be on the hot spot of world history, and I think I was very interested to make use of this energy.
You just couldn't tell anymore who was good and who was bad, Breuning remembers. His figures become a mixture of Taliban fighters and American cowboys.
I'm like a cow eating grass and ruminating. I just try to put an extra one on top. Actually, I try to play around with the media memory that people have, and then with the references and stereotypes that are in their heads, to present everything differently once again.
New York offers Breuning both energy and the anonymity of a big city. He chose the metropolis to be his home in 2002.
Is that a spinach here?
No.
Okay.
In Breuning's picture world, friends and colleagues always appear in different roles.
Okay. Hello, Brian. Hello. That's nice to meet you. The good cook is already here. No, listen now. Yeah, I show you. Brian, you have to a little bit make now a fake. You be here with the knife in the hand like that. You know, like stand here. Listen, yeah, never such a simple photo shooting. Okay, Brian, you have the knife more like that. And could you like put him that on the head over there? And Adam, you look at the camera, yeah, okay. Yeah, it could be like a medieval thing. Adam, can you take like a glass of wine in hand? Glass of wine. The hands more like that, Brian? Yeah, good. Yeah, like that to make this face, yeah. I have to wait and then we make 5 more and then I would say we stop.
He loves dressing up and cultivates the amateurish. Both have become his trademark. The loudest has always understood the best, thinks Breuning, and uses a simple, meaningful picture language. The New York art scene welcomed him with open arms.
I was in New York on a scholarship, and actually I had always thought, New York, that's really not so urgent. I'll probably go back after a year. Then the people from the gallery Metro Pictures, they had somehow heard about my work and came to visit the studio, and they invited me there and then for an exhibition. The next day I came here and saw this gallery and I thought, it's insane. It's so big and very different from a gallery in Zurich, for instance. Those are works I did 2 years ago. That is a photo. It's called Ray. That's a self-portrait of myself. I have never looked so good in a photo as in this one. Those are all fake tattoos, and that is actually a film still. In the film, it was a character who was a mix between a heavy metal freak and a sort of outlaw, a bit of an outsider.
Even more than his photography, Breuning's films are collages of quotes, jumping from one genre to the next.
You don't know whether it is to do with a real person or a fake. It moves at an in-between level, which I find very interesting. You're not sure what this type actually is.
You have to think now. You are like on a party, on a boat.
Yeah.
Even it's not really like that, maybe. You know. Yeah, like that. And you
We the people.
Okay, it's very good. Maybe okay, maybe not so tense. Okay. Yeah. Okay, stand all up again. Sorry. Yeah, it's good. Perfect. It's like that's the shot. That's very perfect. And stay like that. Freeze. Okay. Good. Okay. Now we see all the pimples.
Where the problems are.
Look at the madness in those eyes.
He doesn't need those lenses that you have.
That would be the normal picture. And then that is the altered picture. They're quite simple Photoshop changes. It's interesting for me that it's not these high-tech alterations, but home production, this smearing. And I do this absolutely obsessively. You can see then the work of this strange artist who has changed it. It's always about strong language, power codes, which means you try to make things so intense that it all goes in like butter. I don't go to the cinema and watch a complicated French love story. I prefer to go to the cinema and watch Terminator 3.
Terminator 3.
What drives me is the absurd over-exaggeration in the daily flood of images, says Breuning. In my world, consumption is excessive and the imagination is out of control. But they're pictures everyone knows from somewhere.
Imagination is not only a flower garden. All people have, for instance, a perverse imagination. All, probably. No one will say so, but tucked away somewhere, everyone has secret fantasies which they find fascinating. Maybe because they reject them.